Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. This is starting to get interesting now. We are seeing the expected wave 2 pullback now. I would say, I mean, it's not completely confirmed, but we have enough evidence to say that this is the wave 2 pullback. So let's take a look at what price levels we could reach. I've updated support. And if that is really the wave 2, then it would have so far completely nailed our target. It reached the minimum expectation, 31.8k up here. And anybody who was disappointed not to see any more deeper pullback in the last few days, there it is. Okay, so let's see how low we can come. And this is the essential step that is needed for the third wave to the upside. This is a very crucial pullback. I hope I make that clear enough. This is one of the most relevant pullbacks that we've now had in a long time, because this literally could be the last step before before the third of a third wave rally goes. Condition is that 26,280 is holding. Very important. So let's zoom in. We had a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside, a third wave to the upside. The fourth wave bottomed here on the 6th of July, and we had that fifth wave with yesterday's high. 31.8k was the minimum target, which makes me feel quite good now, because when it pulls back now, I at least have a reliable 5-wave move to the upside. In what I have labeled here as alternative wave 5, this was not a reliable fifth wave. So it has so far done everything that we wanted. A lot of people said, okay, we're already in the wave 2. I didn't really believe that. So I focused on this being the wave 4, and it seems to have been the correct wave count. A lot of people were concerned that this wave 4 became a bit too long. And I said, look, Elliott Wave is not a time-based system. It's a price-based system. So if a consolidation is a little bit long, no problem. It just still makes sense to count it as a 5-wave move. And we've completed the 5-wave move with yesterday's high, completed the expectations, the wave count, and now with a really good feeling, I hope we can all get into this wave 2 pullback that was certainly expected in the primary scenario. So now let's dive into the micro count. So first of all, support for this wave 2 is 29,150. This would be the first relevant support level. 28,314, 27,475, and 26,282. The current scenario is what I would go with, as long as we're holding 26,282. Still overall bullish. So I see this just as a pullback in a larger uptrend. We're coming down quite aggressively, no problem, because in an A wave we have an impulse. I'm counting this as a 1-2-1-2 setup, and now we are in the third wave, and we should still get a 4 and a 5 of wave 3. And I think we are going to see this movement probably today, I would say. I mean, that's how my current assumption would be, that we see 3, 4, and 5. Then a wave 4 pullback could be tomorrow maybe, and then get it completed on Sunday or something. But typically Saturday is a wave 4, so we could get the next wave 4 Saturday. Or we see all of this today, even though I don't think we will. And then the B wave on the weekend, which is also boring. But weekends are often boring, so I'm looking for a way to explain this. But it often is a wave 4. Okay, so we have already reached the minimum expectations for this tiny third wave, but it still seems to be going. When you see a setback or a pullback to the upside, it is likely a wave 4. Why do I say the minimum expectations have been reached? Because normally you would expect the 1.618 extension. As you can see, we're already nearly at the 2.618 extension. Somewhere here around 29.9k, 30k, I would expect though the wave 4. Then a wave 5, and then we could get boring sideways movement maybe over the weekend, okay? This is sort of how I see it, unless we get all of this flushed today. And again, I just gave you the relevant support areas, because if all of this comes down, then this wave A should react somewhere here, and I will move the support area a little bit over. But I think this wave 4 will keep us in a range for 1 or 2 days, the way it looks, okay? And again, normally an A wave would sort of come to the 38.2 fib level, maybe the 50% fib level. Ideally not lower, okay? If it goes way below the 50% fib level, the A wave, it would be a warning. But I have no, there's no assumption here or any evidence that it's going to do that. And then we should get a wave 4 bounce at some point and the C wave to finish it. And that would be our wave 2. This is sort of how I see it at the moment. Price can continue to go lower as long as we stay, well, certainly below the wave 2 high, which was here 31,400. But we can also add the fibs. So obviously it's going down a little lower, but this is obviously a moving resistance. But as long as it stays below 30,690, it should head lower. Yeah, this is wave 4 resistance. Yeah, and that's everything I can tell you right now. So it's finally we're getting that flush that many people waited for, including myself, to add a little bit more. BTC again, I'm already back to buying, just little spot positions, small spot positions, and but only really tiny at this stage, right? I will add up here because this could be the last turning point before the third wave really starts. It will be interesting, but this obviously affects a lot of the altcoins. So yesterday's rally, a lot of the profits already lost again on some of the altcoins, but you know that Bitcoin is ruling the game. Correlations aren't always there, but when Bitcoin sells off, you often see the altcoins follow. That's just what we see now. So Bitcoin is destroying the party here a little bit. A bit of buying the rumors, selling the news. So I keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.